In a high-tech world, there is a very low-tech solution to keeping your teeth for a lifetime. That is according to our first guest today, who says the solution is simply knowing how to brush and floss correctly. Joining us today, Dr. Jeffrey Hoos, to help us get the basics down so that we have a healthy smile. Welcome, Dr. Hoos. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
It's as simple as that, if we could just get in the habit of doing it the right way and often.
Absolutely, and the key to it is you have to do it once a day really, really well. So that's what's going to keep your mouth healthy and fresh.
All right, tell us about the Brush and Floss Dental Center. What's the story behind the name? Because there is a story.
Oh, we've been in Stratford, Connecticut for 30 years, and it was interesting, when my first patients were leaving the office, I'd go, see you later, and don't forget to brush and floss, don't forget to brush and floss.
Right, like every good dentist.
And then the next thing you know, people would call up and say, is this the Brush and Floss Dental Center? I go, great name.
Really, it caught on, so you just stuck with it.
Away.
Let's talk about diet, because what type of role does diet play in maintaining your teeth and good health in terms of your mouth?
I mean, back 30 years ago, everyone said, be sure to eat a healthy breakfast. Have some sugar-coated cereal. Okay, have some sugar-coated cereal. It's really good for you. We want you to eat something. We know that sugar's really bad. The other thing that's so critical is all of our kids are now drinking sports drinks, the worst. Acid, sugar on your teeth. So what happens is the bacteria eats the acid, or the bacteria eats the sugar, the acid attacks the teeth, the next thing you have, decay. People can be decay-free.
It's hard to obviously completely avoid sugar, but if you do consume sugar, I'm sure your recommendation is to try to brush as quickly after to just get it off of the surface of your teeth.
And if you can't brush, what you have to do is at least go and rinse your mouth. If you're at school, you know, go to the fountain. Don't rinse in the fountain, though. But go to the bathroom, rinse out your mouth, you know.
And you also say there's a correlation between a healthy mouth and a healthy heart. That's interesting.
Yes. What's happening is we know that the bacteria in your mouth really goes to the rest of your body, and there's a direct correlation between gum disease and heart disease. So it is so incredibly important that since you've got healthy teeth, you're going to have a healthy heart. And if you have unhealthy teeth and you're prone to heart disease, you get heart disease that can be enhanced from gum disease.
See, when you think about it that way, probably more likely to motivate you to brush and to floss more often. Now, you have a number of pictures that we're going to take a look at, and then we'll get to your props. We'll get up close and personal with your big old giant toothbrush here. But let's take a look at the first picture and tell us what we're seeing.
Well, here we have someone that came in the office and said, listen, my gums bleed just a little bit, and if you notice beside the big tooth there's a big red spot, and the top of the other tooth there's some redness. That's unhealthy. That's the beginnings of gum disease.
This is someone who obviously is not flossing enough, if at all.
Correct. They are not flossing at all.
What are the signs of gum disease?
Well, if you look at this picture right here, this person's complaining that I'm getting some gaps in my teeth. Those gaps are really they're happening because the bone loss that's occurring, and you can look as a close-up, you can actually see the schmutz, that's a very strong dental word, the schmutz on his teeth. And if he had taken some floss, it's a little too late for this gentleman. He's going to unfortunately lose those teeth.
Yeah, from the wider shot, and you saw his smile looked okay, but closer up you can definitely see the damage. The gums are starting to recede.
Exactly, but it's the bone underneath that allow then the gums to recede back.
Okay. What are some examples of good-looking gums? Is that what we're seeing?
Well, here is a gal who is, quite frankly, in her 60s. She's worked very hard to keep her teeth beautiful and healthy. She's invested a lot of money, and notice that her gums look perfect.
Well, and that's a close-up shot.
Right,
yeah,
here's
you
the
can really
close-up.
tell.
Notice that the gum is between the teeth, and it's nice and healthy.
So what do we have to do to maintain this? I think we have one more photo there.
And here is a young woman who has enhanced her smile, but before we could do that, we had to make sure her gums and bone were healthy. You can't build teeth on a bad foundation. You've got to have a strong foundation before you invest in good dentistry.
Can something like that be undone, though, if your gums and your teeth are in bad shape? I mean, if you were to start today and religiously brushed and flossed, can you undo some of that damage?
Absolutely. A lot of periodontal disease, gum disease, is reversible. Reversible using simple techniques, very simple techniques.
Okay, because I've noticed something like this, the Sonicare, which I've heard a lot about. Do you support this?
I support the Sonicare brush. I think it's an amazing brush. Oral-B makes one, Sonicare makes one. I mean, when we turn it on, we can get that, vibrating dental smile, that kind of thing. But, it's totally unnecessary. Now, this toothbrush is a little big, but you know, the idea is you can achieve and do the same things using a regular brush.
So show us the proper way to brush and floss.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm
Ooh,
ready.
my floss
Where'd your
is
floss
here.
go? Okay.
I was ready to do it for you.
Well,
but
should we
know,
floss first? Are you supposed to floss first and get out all the loose, you know?
You go to a great dentist.
I do.
You know, there
I do.
you go.
Yep.
You hold this for me.
Okay, I will.
You know, if you floss first, and of course your floss doesn't have to be blue like this, but we're using this so you can see
Or
it.
that large.
Or that large.
No.
But getting down in between your teeth and pulling it against the tooth and carefully bringing it up and going slowly. Sometimes people come to the office, they go, I floss my teeth, they go,
Right.
juk, juk, juk,
Exactly.
juk, juk, juk.
But you want to go down, almost go side to side, like you're
Exactly.
really getting loose any
Right.
food particles that might be
It's
stuck in
not the food you need to worry about.
What is the
It's
plaque?
the bacteria,
The
which
bacteria.
is plaque. Food does not cause gum disease. Plaque causes gum disease. So getting down carefully, slowly, and really doing it. So a lot of times I say to my patients, take a watch into the bathroom. Look at your watch when you start. You've got to spend at least 3 minutes taking care of this.
Okay.
3 minutes. Not very long to have a healthy smile.
No, it's not. And you'll get into the habit of it. And then after you do that, you want to brush.
You pick up your toothbrush, and we'll use our big barp, 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 barp.
I knew he was going to do that.
And you take your brush, and notice I'm not brushing the teeth. What I'm doing is I'm holding the toothbrush, and I'm putting it the tooth and gum, and I'm carefully, slowly vibrating the brush along the gum line. And it's really important to sort of say, well, brush, brush, brush your teeth, brush them every day, floss, 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 plaque will go away.
You don't sing that to all of your patients.
I try
do you?
not to.
That might be bad for business. Listen, real quick, tell us, how often should we be brushing and flossing?
You have to make sure that you brush and floss at least once a day really, really well.
But once a day is enough.
Once a day is enough, but we want to do it at night before you go to bed so the bacteria doesn't stay in your teeth all night. And of course, when you get up in the morning, you don't want to go out to school or out to work and offend someone, so you want to make sure you keep your teeth
Absolutely.
nice and clean.
It's twice a day. Listen, if you want more information, you can go to bettersmile.com. The information on the screen for the Brush and Floss Dental Center in Stratford. You can always just come to our website, WTNH.com, and click on the Connecticut Style link for all of the info. Dr. Who, so much fun. I didn't realize teeth could be so much fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you. Love it. Listen, up next, Barnum Financial Group will have some tips for year-end tax planning. Stop playing
Okay.
when Connecticut Style comes back.